The Kansas City Chiefs faced the Buffalo Bills in a game that carried high stakes and heightened expectations. Despite preparation and prior success, the outcome did not favor the Chiefs, leaving the team to reconcile with an unexpected defeat. Head coach Andy Reid addressed the post-game reality with a focus on accountability, performance analysis, and reflection. Every possession demonstrated both opportunities seized and moments where execution fell short. The loss highlighted the unpredictable nature of professional football, where even elite teams encounter adversity. Reid's remarks emphasized resilience and the importance of learning from setbacks, underlining the interplay of strategy, discipline, and decision-making. Understanding his perspective sheds light on how leadership navigates disappointment while maintaining team focus. The discussion extends beyond a single game, exploring how high-level preparation, execution, and response to challenges define long-term success. The Chiefs' reaction to this loss would set the tone for future performance, establishing a framework for growth and adaptation in the face of elite competition. The Chiefs' offense encountered significant challenges against the Bills' defensive schemes. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes faced pressure that disrupted timing and forced hurried decisions, highlighting the importance of line protection and quick reads. Receivers struggled to gain separation as the Bills' secondary anticipated routes and adjusted coverage dynamically. Running game opportunities were limited by disciplined defensive containment, constraining overall offensive rhythm. Turnovers and stalled drives compounded difficulties, reducing momentum and increasing pressure on subsequent possessions. Andy Reid emphasized the need for flexibility in response to defensive adaptations, illustrating how mid-game adjustments are essential in elite competition. Offensive struggles were not due to lack of preparation, but rather a combination of opposition strategy, execution, variance, and situational challenges. The team's ability to analyze these obstacles and address weaknesses is critical for future performance. This analysis underscores that elite football performance requires both technical precision and tactical adaptability. Understanding offensive shortcomings provides insight into the complex interplay between preparation, execution, and real-time adjustment in high-level football. The Chiefs' defense faced consistent challenges in containing the Bills' versatile attack. Linebackers and secondary players navigated a combination of quick passes, misdirection plays, and strategic adjustments. Defensive linemen applied pressure, yet occasionally allowed gaps that opponents exploited for significant gains. Communication and alignment were tested under high-intensity sequences, highlighting the importance of cohesion and situational awareness. Missed tackles and coverage errors compounded challenges, forcing additional effort from the offense to recover momentum. Reid emphasized that defense is as much about anticipation and mental readiness as physical execution. Even disciplined units can face unpredictable circumstances that demand rapid adaptation. Evaluating defensive performance against a high-caliber opponent illustrates the necessity of preparation, cohesion, and strategic adjustment in real time. Every sequence demonstrates how elite teams rely on both structure and instinct. The interaction between defensive resilience and offensive support underscores the comprehensive nature of professional football, revealing that success emerges from coordinated effort across all phases of the game. Andy Reid's commentary highlighted the importance of strategic decision-making in response to dynamic game situations. Offensive and defensive schemes were constantly adjusted to counter opponent tendencies, emphasizing situational awareness and flexibility. Play calling required balancing risk with control, ensuring aggressive moves did not compromise structure. Quarterback reads, blocking adjustments, and coverage rotations reflected the integration of preparation and real-time evaluation. Despite planning, opponents' reactions required immediate adaptation, illustrating the unpredictable nature of elite competition. Decisions regarding personnel, formations, and tempo were influenced by both analytics and instinct, reflecting Reid's holistic approach to leadership. The game underscored that strategy extends beyond predetermined plays, encompassing mental acuity, anticipation, and communication. Reid's reflections demonstrate that even experienced coaches encounter circumstances that challenge conventional approaches. Observing these strategic nuances reveals the depth of analysis and adaptability required to navigate high-level football. The integration of planning and situational awareness ensures that decision-making remains responsive, intelligent, and effective under pressure. Professional football demands mental and emotional resilience, particularly after high-profile defeats. Reid emphasized the significance of maintaining composure while addressing mistakes and missed opportunities. The team's response reflects both leadership and culture, with accountability reinforcing confidence rather than diminishing it. Mental fortitude enables players to execute under pressure, recover from setbacks, and sustain performance over extended periods. Reid highlighted that emotional regulation is critical for maintaining clarity and focus, ensuring that aggression is disciplined and decisions are intentional. Developing resilience involves integrating lessons from adversity into practice, preparation, and communication. Elite teams leverage setbacks as tools for growth rather than sources of discouragement. Mahomes and his teammates exemplified this principle, responding to the loss with measured reflection and determination to improve. Understanding the role of mental and emotional resilience provides insight into how leadership, culture, and individual mindset influence performance. The Chiefs' approach illustrates that psychological readiness is as essential as technical proficiency in professional football. The outcome of the game highlighted the importance of team dynamics in navigating challenges. Leadership extended beyond Andy Reid, encompassing players who modeled composure, accountability, and adaptability. Cohesion among teammates ensured that communication, timing, and alignment were maintained even under pressure. Collective responsibility allowed for constructive responses to setbacks, reinforcing trust and collaboration. Adjustments in real time relied on coordinated execution, illustrating that performance depends on both individual skill and collective understanding. Team rituals, preparation routines, and mutual support strengthened resilience and reinforced focus. Reid emphasized that team culture amplifies both strengths and weaknesses, and managing interpersonal dynamics is integral to sustained success. Observing the Chiefs' interactions illustrates how elite teams balance authority, initiative, and collaboration to maintain cohesion. Strong dynamics allow for risk-taking without compromising structure, enabling strategic aggression to succeed. The game served as a reminder that technical ability alone cannot compensate for deficiencies in coordination, communication, and leadership. Every loss offers opportunities for reflection and growth. Reid's post-game analysis emphasized extracting lessons from misaligned execution, stalled drives, and defensive gaps. Players were encouraged to review performance critically while maintaining confidence and motivation. The process involved identifying actionable improvements in technique, strategy, and communication. By embracing setbacks as learning opportunities, the team reinforced a culture of continuous development. Analysis of situational decisions, play execution, and opponent adjustments informed future practice and game planning. Learning from adversity strengthens both individual capability and collective cohesion. Mahomes' leadership facilitated constructive reflection, guiding teammates to focus on controllable factors and incremental improvement. Reid's approach demonstrated that elite teams transform losses into catalysts for enhanced performance. Evaluating adversity with objectivity ensures that mistakes become tools for refinement rather than sources of discouragement. This mindset underpins sustainable success, reinforcing the principle that resilience, analysis, and adaptation are central to championship-level football. Leadership and communication were central to managing challenges during the game. Reid emphasized clarity in messaging, ensuring that coaching directives were executed efficiently. Players reinforced leadership by maintaining composure and facilitating in-game adjustments. Communication extended beyond instructions, encompassing encouragement, feedback, and reinforcement of strategy. Effective dialogue allowed for rapid adaptation to unexpected developments, improving execution and minimizing errors. Leadership under pressure acquired balancing assertiveness with collaboration, fostering trust while maintaining authority. The quarterback's role in coordinating offensive adjustments exemplified peer leadership, integrating vision, analysis, and execution. Reid's reflections highlight that leadership is not limited to positional authority, but emerges from interaction, accountability, and consistency. Understanding how communication shapes performance reveals its impact on timing, cohesion, and resilience. Elite teams rely on structured dialogue and leadership alignment to translate strategy into effective action, demonstrating that success is contingent upon both technical and interpersonal coordination. The Chiefs' response to the loss focused on preparation for upcoming games. Reid emphasized reviewing performance, reinforcing strengths, and addressing vulnerabilities identified during the contest. Tactical adjustments involved refining offensive schemes, defensive alignment, and situational awareness. Mental and physical conditioning were integrated to enhance resilience under pressure. Leadership and team cohesion remained central to preparation, ensuring that communication and accountability persisted across practice and strategy sessions. Analytical review of film, opponent tendencies, and individual execution informed planning for future contests. The approach balanced recovery with forward-looking strategy, integrating lessons learned without dwelling on setbacks. Preparing for future challenges required harmonizing technical skill, tactical insight, and mental readiness. Reid's methodology reinforced a culture of deliberate growth, emphasizing continuous refinement of both individual performance and collective dynamics. This comprehensive approach illustrates how elite teams convert losses into actionable development opportunities. Maintaining competitive edge while nurturing resilience and cohesion, the loss to the Bills served as a pivotal moment for reflection and growth. Reid's post-game remarks emphasized resilience, accountability, and learning as cornerstones of elite performance. The team committed to analyzing mistakes while reinforcing strengths, ensuring that every setback contributed to improvement. Leadership, cohesion, and mental fortitude were highlighted as essential factors in translating lessons into future success. Strategic adjustments, tactical refinement, and execution under pressure were identified as focus areas. Reid emphasized that sustained excellence depends on the integration of technical proficiency, psychological readiness, and coordinated effort. Mahomes and his teammates approached recovery with professionalism and determination, balancing reflection with forward momentum. The experience reinforced the principle that elite teams use adversity as a catalyst for growth, cultivating resilience, adaptability, and disciplined performance. Moving forward, the Chiefs exemplified how setbacks inform progress, shaping strategies, mindset, and team culture for sustained success in high-stakes professional football.